we got small fight against mainly infantry, and if you know my channel, I'm always glad to showcase some archer gameplay whenever there is a fight, because I believe for archer players it's not that easy to get a lot of merits, and whenever there is chance that I can share my experience in terms of archer gameplay, I'm always more than happy. Currently, as you can see, our season is basically done. City of Moria won this KVK. We are going to take Dragon at the in couple of days, and of course we will try our best to get every single reward which Dragon Siege KVK can give us. I'm really glad that I got to the City of Moria, because so far every single KVK which I am here we won, and yeah, fortunately or unfortunately some KVKs were full of fights, some were not, but at the end of the day, at least if there is not a lot of fights, but you are winning, that's already something, right? Here, as you can see, we are fighting inside the cities of our opponents, and our opponent is TFT, which is a pretty nice alliance. Last KVK we were allied with them, but here it's a different KVK and we are opponents. As always, whenever I'm making the videos regarding open field PvP in Call of Dragons, I always mention my hero pairs, and of course I will share my squad, right? My 5 archer legions, which I have been using during this KVK, and yeah, I know for some fights I had different lineup, because I always like to test out some new things, which is always exciting, right? So first of all, my first March, which have been my best merit getter March in open field PvP, that's of course a Ruby and Kylan, right? Both of the heroes are awakened. I'm using level 5 Roaring Rager, and of course a 3-star Wind Whistle, which is yet again one of the best pets for the archer gameplay in the game. Second hero pair which I'm using currently, it's Falgrim and Sibyl. Falgrim is 5335, Sibyl is 5111, and I'm using 3-star Barbed Manticore and also Iron Tusk. That's the hero pair which I believe is the weakest in my lineup in terms of skill levels, but surprisingly they are getting quite a good amount of merits in open field. The third hero pair, which is one of my favorite hero pairs in the game because of survivability, because of the chance of getting so much heals that you can even 1 versus 1 some infantry hero pairs, that's of course Magrat and Zaida, right? Magrat and Zaida, when they came out for a whole year, they were the best merit getter hero pair in Call of Dragons in my opinion, but after the Ruby and Kylan, they are the second place. The third hero pair, which is the most unique hero pair currently for my gameplay, it's Gwenwyn and Legendary Musiang, right? Both of them are awakened, and I'm using Heart of Kamasi because of defensive stats and some buffs which that artifact is giving. And of course I'm also using Sand Lizard, which is not currently 3-star. I'm trying my best to make it 3-star, but right now that's only 2-star, right? Until the new Archer Warped will come out, I'm focusing on my Sand Lizard, so I will have additional Healing Warped in my squad. The last hero pair, which have been performing, I believe one of the weakest ones, is actually Legendary Inara, which is awakened, and Nico, which is also awakened, right? I got Snowpeak Rogue, this 3-star Snowpeak Rogue, one of my first ever 3-star warpeds, which I managed to make, and I got level 3 Rattle Spear. Basically, this is my lineup, which I have been using during this KVK. Only difference for the current fight is, of course, Gwenwyn and Musiang. I have been searching for my 5th hero pair, and I'm really glad that Gwenwyn is performing really well, and hopefully she will continue to make that happen, right? So far, we got more than 20 million merits in the KVK, so this lineup actually works. It's not only about stories, how this lineup is good. I can actually show how much merits I have been getting during this KVK, and I'm really happy that I managed to make that happen. Of course, since I already mentioned regarding new Warped and new heroes which I'm really waiting, I'm going to save up every single resource which this game is giving me until the new archers and new archer Warped and also new archer artifact will come out, right? Because for the first time ever I have never been so much prepared in terms of new heroes, new Warpeds and new artifact for my main troop type. All the time I was working on something else when new stuff was coming out, and finally I'm more than prepared. I think I even have 1 more month to get even more legendary tokens. Currently I'm getting close to 200, and hopefully when the new legendary heroes will come out for the archers, I will have at least like 250, maybe even 300. Depends on which kind of events we are going to get. So that's like one of my biggest tips so far for the troop type mains in this game. If you understand that next hero pair is your troop type hero pair, try your best to save up legendary medals, legendary tokens, even regeneration potions, warped currencies, forged keys, and try to focus on the newest heroes which are for your troop type. That's the idea I'm having whenever finally I managed to make that happen, right? So of course as soon as we're gonna have the update regarding new archers, and as soon as we're gonna see the new skills, I will start making content regarding them, and hopefully it will be fun, right? I want them to have defense penetration for the new archers, also maybe heals. AoE damage will be nice, but I don't believe that we are going to get yet another archer hero pair which is dealing damage to multiple targets. So at least some defense penetration against infantries, because I'm thinking that finally devs understand that archers are dealing 90% times the damage towards infantry, because that's the range we are having. Now, of course, it's not possibility to have same range as mages, so at least give us one hero pair which is going to be super good against infantry, because they did something similar towards mages, right? Bardun and Cantman is one of the best single target damage dealing hero pair, especially super amazing against infantry players, right? Not only the defense penetration, what is so good for the Bardun and Cantman, which is G6 mages, right? Yeah, they are G6 mages. Also the artifact, which has a small knockback. That's super good, right? Because infantry, in order for them to deal damage in open field, they have to be close. And if you have artifact which is knocking them back, which gives you a couple of seconds to survive in open field, that's what you want, right? And it also deals AoE damage. I don't know, like that's one of the best artifacts which mages have ever gotten in open field PvP, and hopefully we are going to get something similar for the archer gameplay. That's the honest truth which I'm trying to manifest, and let's see if it will happen, right? Because well, Ruby and Island was expected to be good. Like, if you remember my first ever videos regarding Ruby and Island, a lot of people said that they would not change the Magrat and Zaidam and they would be still meta. I was the one who was saying that, no guys, they will be 10 times better than Magrat and Zaida. Finally, after like couple of months, people understood how good Ruby and Island was, and they started speaking that, alright, archers got something better than Magrat and Zaida. Hopefully, when the G6 archers will come out, you guys will listen to me, because yeah, I have like 1100 days of gameplay experience in terms of archers. So yeah, I'm not saying I'm never making mistakes, but when I read the heroes and I have experience playing with every single type of archer hero pair, I kinda have a good predictions if they will be good or not. And that's the only thing what actually matters whenever you are predicting, right? You are not imagining yourself in the sky how good it will be. You should have some experience by playing archers, not only only for 1 kvk and only for one hero pair. You should actually be playing with archers on a daily basis, and then I think your prediction has a value towards Call of Dragons community. So yeah, that's the idea I'm having, and I will try my best whenever G6 archers will come out that to have a most honest review and most honest prediction. And I already told you what I'm expecting, what I want them to have, and hopefully we are going to get that that cool archers, which yeah, we have like 3 good archer hero pairs. It would be amazing if somehow we will get 4th, and in the end slowly we will get 5, right? Because Nico and Kinara is already pretty old. You should not really expect from Nico and Kinara to get a lot of merits if you are Archer and you are playing this game already in Dragon Siege. For Season 1 and Season 2, they are pretty nice, but during the end game, yeah, don't expect them to be the best merit getters. They are mainly the debuffers. Debuffs such as Defense Break is the most common one from them, so that's why in my current build, Nico in Kinara is mainly control talent tree, because yeah, I tried every single talent tree, they are not getting a lot of merits. That actually changes only when you are getting Examplar Rattle Spear. That one artifact, Examplar Rattle Spear, is so good that it actually changes your whole gameplay whenever you are fighting with archers, right? Currently, Rattle Spear, in order for you to use skill, you have to stand still, and believe me or not, if archers are standing still, you are basically done. Like, there is no hope, you won't gonna get merits, because if you are not moving with archers constantly, unfortunately you won't gonna survive the amount of infantry and cavalry players which are flying around on the battlefield. So Examplar Rattle Spear removes that feature which you have to stand still in order for you to deal damage. So I believe that that's pretty nice, right? And also I have seen the reports from people how much damage that Examplar Rattle Spear actually deals, and it becomes one of the best damage dealing artifact in the game for archers. So unfortunately, I still don't have Examplar artifacts. I have not even opened that feature of the game. Hopefully, until end of this year, I will be able to make it happen. But I believe I still have like 800 more draws to unlock that feature, because well, I always said that 200 draws are too much for that feature, especially for free-to-play players. Hopefully I will get that done, because that's been my #1 priority this year, and all the gems and all the activity which I'm doing, like Forged Keys, everything goes towards Forge of Light, because I want to unlock that feature. That's the only feature which I don't have unlocked. So of course I will try my best, and whenever it will be done and it will be unlocked, I will be able to speak more directly about Examplar artifacts. So yeah, I'm really envy that a lot of players already have that feature. They can at least see what kind of artifacts there are in general, and I can't even see it. Like, that's the thing, right? It's not only about unlocking it and having the Examplar wish. I can't even see it. I can't even see what kind of artifacts there are in general. So that's the thing, right? I can't even make content out of it. I can't even see. I can't even take a target, take a goal, which artifact, Examplar artifact I want. But it is what it is. I have to try even more. I have to try my best, and hopefully at the end of this year, I'm not really sure if I will be able to make 800 draws in like 6 months, but I hope it will be enough. Plus, depends what kind of events we are going to get for the Call of Dragons, and if there will be a lot of events which will give us and give me the gems, well, of course, as you can see, every single big amount of gems which I will have in this game, it will always go towards the Forge of Light, because that's my biggest goal to unlock Examplar artifacts, right? So yeah, that's the Archer gameplay inside the opponent's cities. City of Moria is winning yet another fight. I have not seen a single fight which City of Moria, which is Com, which is my alliance, have not won, and I'm really proud about my people. We are pretty active on the map. We are always looking for some fights, we are always looking for some action, and unfortunately only one alliance can't make that happen. In terms of fights, you should have a lot. At least you should have somebody whom you will be fighting, right? So if our opponent is not fighting with us, we are having some friendly wars. So if you are the member of City of Moria, you will never have the boring season. That's the idea I'm having so far for the current season, and hopefully it will continue like that. Hopefully next KVK will be even more fun in terms of gameplay and fights, but we'll see, right? We'll see. If it won't gonna be fun, we will try our best to make it fun by ourselves. So yeah, as I see, TFT is not really sending much of infantry troops. I believe we fooled their hospitals. They are just running inside and outside with the infantry troops. So let's see for like a couple of seconds. If there won't gonna be any troops, I will be sending my hero pairs back home, and we are going to check the reports, which I always check at the end of the video because I don't want to see what's the amount of merits I'm getting. I like to be surprised in general. So yeah, yet again, one more infantry player. I know that we have a low amount of troops in my lineup right now. They are really low. That's why if I will be a little bit more aggressive, that should be fine, right? So yeah, let's see if this mage player will go inside the back. I'm trying my best to get... Yeah. He saw that I had like 500 troops and yet again jumped in and out. Yeah, it is a part of the gameplay. I can't really complain regarding that feature. Only thing I can do is just to continue fighting, right? That's the only thing what you can do, because there have been times for myself that jumping inside and outside gave me a lot of merits when the fights were near the tower. So if my opponent is doing something similar, I should not really say anything bad regarding that, right? So yeah, I guess that's enough. I don't even have much of the troops. And let me check. That's the hospital, and let's check the merits, right? So 64.9k with the Magrat and with the Ruby, 65k with the Ruby and Kailan, 83k from the Magrat and Zaida, and that's the idea I was talking about. Magrat and Zaida against infantry players will be always good. So yeah, I hope you like the video, because yeah, you can see the trades. This is the trades which I have been getting, right? So as always, if you like the video, press like, subscribe, share. It always gives me more and more motivation to make more content for this game. I wish everybody amazing day, morning and night. We are going to see each other really soon. Bye bye and good luck.